November 23, 2014. MetLife Stadium. A rookie wide receiver, Odell Beckham Jr., launched himself into the national consciousness with a gravity-defying, one-handed catch that defied belief. Against the Dallas Cowboys, leaping backward, arching his body, he snagged a 43-yard pass from Eli Manning with 3 fingertips, securing it as he fell into the end zone. This wasn't just a touchdown, it was an athletic ballet, a moment of pure, unadulterated spectacle that instantly became a global phenomenon. It signaled the arrival of a new kind of star, one whose impact would transcend the gridiron. Before the bright lights of the NFL, Odell Cornelius Beckham Jr. honed his exceptional talents in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Son of a former LSU running back and a track star, athleticism was woven into his DNA. At LSU, he quickly distinguished himself, not just with his speed and hands, but with an innate flair for the dramatic. He was a multi-sport athlete, excelling in soccer and basketball, but football was his destiny. His time as an LSU Tiger prepared him for the intensity and scrutiny of professional sports, laying the groundwork for the global figure he would become. In 2014, the New York Giants selected Odell Beckham Jr. 12th overall in the NFL Draft. He arrived in the league with immense expectations, but few could have predicted the immediate explosion of his talent. Despite missing the first 4 games of his rookie season due to injury, Beckham quickly made up for lost time. His dynamic playmaking, electric personality, and that unforgettable catch transformed him from a promising rookie into an overnight sensation. He didn't just play football, he performed, captivating audiences and revitalizing the Giants' offense with a swagger unseen before. Even in his early years with the Giants, Beckham's personal style began to turn heads. His pre-game arrivals weren't just about showing up, they were fashion statements. From custom cleats to designer hoodies and avant-garde hairstyles, he curated a look that was distinct and trendsetting. This wasn't merely a hobby, it was an extension of his personality, a visual language that spoke volumes about his burgeoning identity beyond the uniform. He blurred the lines between athlete and style icon, foreshadowing the global brand he would eventually build. Odell Beckham Jr. was among the first generation of NFL stars to truly master the art of social media. Beyond highlight reels, he used platforms like Instagram and Twitter to share glimpses into his life, his training, his passions, and his unique perspective. This direct connection fostered an unprecedented level of engagement with fans worldwide. His posts generated millions of likes and shares, amplifying his fame far beyond traditional sports media. He understood the power of visual storytelling, becoming a digital powerhouse with millions following his every move. Despite his individual brilliance, the Giants struggled to find consistent team success. Injuries mounted, and the intense media scrutiny in New York often focused on Beckham's emotional outbursts and sideline demeanor. His undeniable talent was sometimes overshadowed by narratives of controversy. By 2019, after 5 seasons with the team, the relationship had run its course. In a shocking move, the Giants traded their star wide receiver to the Cleveland Browns, a decision that baffled many and marked a pivotal moment in his career evolution. The move to Cleveland was positioned as a fresh start, a chance to unite with former LSU teammate Baker Mayfield and a promising Browns squad. The anticipation was palpable, a belief that Beckham could elevate the franchise. While his time in Cleveland saw flashes of his Pro Bowl caliber play, it was also marred by further injuries and an inability to consistently reach the collective success many had envisioned. Yet, even through the challenges, Beckham's influence as a cultural figure continued to grow, transcending his on-field performance. During his tenure with the Browns, Beckham's fashion profile exploded. He became a fixture at major fashion events, walking runways and collaborating with renowned designers and luxury brands. His unique blend of streetwear and high fashion resonated deeply, establishing him as a legitimate force in the industry. He wasn't just wearing clothes, he was influencing trends, making statements, and cementing his status as a fashion icon whose style was as recognized as his one-handed catches. The sideline became his catwalk, and the world took notice. As his career evolved, so did Beckham's approach to social media. It transformed from a personal diary into a carefully curated brand hub. He leveraged his platforms to launch products, announce partnerships, and engage directly with global campaigns. Every post became an opportunity to reinforce his image as a multifaceted individual, athlete, artist, entrepreneur, and tastemaker. This strategic use of digital media allowed him to maintain control of his narrative and expand his reach independently of his team or league affiliations. Beckham's interests always extended beyond the athletic field. He ventured into the entertainment industry, making appearances in music videos and forging connections with prominent artists. He explored acting, showcasing a desire to express himself creatively in different mediums. This move highlighted his ambition to build a career that wasn't solely dependent on his athletic prowess. It signaled a clear intent to become a versatile talent, laying the groundwork for post-NFL ventures and demonstrating his broad appeal. In late 2021, Beckham signed with the Los Angeles Rams, a move that would redefine his football narrative. Surrounded by a star-studded roster, he thrived, finding a renewed sense of purpose and joy in the game. His crucial performances in the playoffs culminated in Super Bowl 56, where he scored the first touchdown of the game. Though an injury cut his Super Bowl short, he earned the coveted championship ring, solidifying his legacy as a winner and proving his value on the biggest stage. It was a triumphant validation of his enduring talent. Post-Rams, Beckham cemented his status as a global style icon. His influence extended beyond sports into mainstream fashion, with major brands seeking his endorsement and creative input. He became a front-row staple at Paris Fashion Week, a muse for designers, and a trendsetter whose choices were meticulously covered by fashion publications worldwide. This wasn't merely about wearing expensive clothes, it was about shaping culture, proving that his personal brand could drive narratives and influence consumer behavior on a massive scale. With his undeniable charisma and global recognition, Beckham attracted lucrative endorsement deals from a diverse range of companies. From sports apparel giants like Nike to luxury car brands and beverage companies, his image became synonymous with success, style, and aspirational living. These partnerships weren't just about financial gain, they were strategic alliances that further elevated his status as a global brand ambassador, demonstrating the immense commercial power of his persona beyond his athletic achievements. His portfolio of endorsements speaks to his far-reaching appeal. Even as new platforms emerge, Beckham's presence on social media remains potent. He consistently leverages his extensive following to engage in discussions, promote causes, and offer unfiltered insights. His digital footprint is a testament to the evolving relationship between athletes and their audience, bypassing traditional media gatekeepers to build a direct and impactful connection. It's a blueprint for modern athlete branding, showcasing how to maintain relevance and influence long-term in an ever-changing digital landscape. Increasingly, Beckham has positioned himself as an astute businessman and investor. He's ventured into various sectors, from technology startups to sports-related enterprises, diversifying his portfolio and building a foundation for his post-playing career. This strategic shift from simply endorsing products to actively investing in companies reflects a deeper commitment to building long-term wealth and influence. He's not just a face for brands, he's a participant in the entrepreneurial ecosystem, shaping his own financial future. In 2023, Odell Beckham Jr. signed with the Baltimore Ravens, demonstrating his continued desire to compete at the highest level of the NFL. This latest chapter highlights his resilience and adaptability, proving that even after a decade in the league and overcoming significant injuries, his passion for the game remains. But his story is no longer solely about touchdowns and yardage. With each team he joins, his global brand, fashion influence, and business acumen only grow, intertwining with his athletic identity to form a unique cultural force. From that impossible catch to a Super Bowl ring, from NFL sidelines to Fashion Week runways, Odell Beckham Jr. has meticulously crafted a legacy far greater than any single game or team. He stands as a prime example of the modern athlete who transcends their sport, using their platform, personality, and astute business sense to build an empire. His journey is a blueprint for aspiring athletes and entrepreneurs alike, proving that with talent, vision, and relentless self-belief, one can become a cultural icon whose influence resonates across industries and continents.